Welcome to the call today. This is Scott Pierce, and this is the last session of how to make $250,000 a year or more in real estate. So today we have a lot to cover, unfortunately, or maybe that is fortunate. We're going to cover Playbook 5, which is for short form videos, Playbook 6, which is for FSBO and expireds, and how to really get listings fast. Okay. Using the FSBO and expired marketing tools. We got landing pages, PDF guides, and all that. We will get into new construction. And again, we got landing pages and PDF guides for that. I'll share with you some success and how to go after new construction because that is so powerful. And then especially now, I think, right? And then lastly, we're going to wind up talking about listing presentations and how to use the 27-page branded PDF guide, that PDF guide, let me rephrase that, the 27-page PDF listing presentation that you've all got in your accounts, branded everything to you. Absolutely awesome. We've got a landing page that you can actually share with people to generate leads who want to see your 100-point marketing plan. And then I'll hopefully have enough time to show you how to add a listing to your account. And again, share with you some really pro tips on showing the homeowner in the listing presentation all the great marketing tools that you have. Allow them to engage with your marketing in a way that leads to you asking for that listing agreement to get signed. So we have a lot of great stuff to cover today. Super excited to get to it. And let me just close this out. So we're going to follow from listingstoleads.com/250. That is where we have the entire game plan for how to make $250,000 a year or more in real estate. So again, listingstoleads.com/250. You'll see all the detailed write-ups and webinars for each one of the sessions here. And you work your way down, you'll see that was Playbook 1. So how to market a coming soon just listed or active listing. All of that is right there. Open house marketing. So if you have an open house, yours or borrowed, same with the listing above. So these first two playbooks, or I should say these first two, session 2 and session 3 here, work for your listing or listing that you borrow. And in session 4, which is Playbook 2, we talk about pending and just sold listings. So make sure you get through that as well. And the last session we did on Tuesday was session 5. And there we covered Playbooks 3 and 4, which are for the PDF guides, right? Playbook 3 for the buyer guides, Playbook 4 for the seller guides. And I'm going to touch first on Playbook 5 here, short form videos. And so for all of these, go ahead and just click on the appropriate playbook or the appropriate session. And all of these are formatted mostly more or less the same. So you'll see a detailed write-up. And as we work through here, you're going to see there are 4 types of short form video scripts that we provide you. So we provide you the scripts for your listings. So every single status of your listing has a short form video script ready for you to use. We covered that in the first couple of sessions. So all of that is in there as you go through that. The second type of short form video script that we have are for the PDF guides. And again, we covered that in the previous session. So you can go there, take a look at the playbooks 3 and 4, Playbook 3 for the buyer PDF guides, right? Part of that are the short form video scripts, and same for Playbook 4, where we got the homeowner, home seller short form video scripts, right? So all of that is there. In this session here today, I'm going to talk a little bit about in social. So in Listings to Leads, there's a tab called social, a lot of great stuff in there. Hopefully you've seen that, but there we got some really good scripts that are not about listings, but they're about just general topic kind of things, super interesting stuff. So we'll have script related to American, international, random holidays, interesting facts, figures, information, local reviews, right? For restaurants, stores, parks, and more, which I'll talk about a little bit later down below. And I've talked about short form video scripts. They are literally one of the best ways to get free engagement, free branding. It's a great way to generate leads. And it's really, in my mind, it's part of follow-up, because as we're generating leads and as people get into our sphere, we want them to get to know us as fast as possible. One of the best ways for them to get to know us as fast as possible is to use the short form video scripts here So when they see us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, or wherever it is that they are, you can even put them on Facebook, that they get a sense of who we are as an agent, who we are as a person, the type of value that we can offer, and really just the type of kind of information, be somewhat entertaining, right? All of that. And these scripts really do, it's a home run with these scripts. We got the people that actually do a lot of short form video love these scripts because they got great intros, great endings to them. They got great call to actions in them, and they really let you showcase your personality a lot. So make sure that you go through this and get involved with these short form video scripts. Try to do as many of them that are available to you as possible. So here, I'll show you actually after we get out of here, I'll show you in the account how to turn this on for yourself in social to make sure you're getting those awesome scripts. And let me scroll back up here. So that was, we walked through the first 3 types of scripts, and the 4th type of short form video script is below. And that is for you to use when you want to talk about a local area restaurant, a park, a cafe, an auto mechanic, right? Any type of local thing that you can even think of, this script right here will work. You want to really become this like a mayor. You want to become an individual Yelp, right? You want it so that when people think like, oh, what would be a good restaurant or a park or this or that, they think of you because they know that you're constantly every week doing a quick video about a new cafe that you're at, a new restaurant you're at, maybe a dry cleaner, a tailor, a park that you went to visit, right? A swimming pool. Do they have public swimming pools anymore? If they do, you can use the script with it. And in the recorded webinar, I'm going to play just a little part of this. In this recorded webinar, I go through all the short form video script stuff in detail, even including script number 4, right? Which is what I call the review script. But what I want to show you here is if you go to the video, right at Playbook 5, you can move that cursor back and forth. And if you go to right at about 7 minutes, this is where I show you how to record the short form video. So you've got the scripts and listings to leads, but your next question is going to be, okay, great, Scott, I got the script. I see the script and listings to leads. How do I get it on my phone so I can record? And how do I record the video, right? That's probably a question for a lot of people here. At listingstoleads.com/250, scroll down to Playbook 5, right? On that page, scroll down to the video here, fast forward to 7 minutes, like you saw me do right there, just click and drag it. And you can, as you can see here, I am literally walking you through how to put that script in the teleprompter app. We got links to iOS and Google Play App Store if you don't have an app for the teleprompter on your phone. And you can see here, I'm putting the script into the app, into the teleprompter app. I'm saving it, and then I'll start recording it. Yeah, come back here a little bit later when you have time, and you can see how to take advantage of the short form video scripts in Listings to Leads. So let me show you that right now. In Listings to Leads, click on social, and this is the social tab right here. And every bubble in here, that's gold. So you see there's a gold one here, Lay Day, right? That's gold. And all of them will have right here where it says view script. I click on view script, and here's the script right here. So that's the script for May 1st. In fact, let's go to one that's coming up. Let's see what we got coming up. Today is the 4th. Here we go. Tomorrow's the 5th. Oh, and this is a good one. I'm telling everybody on this call right now, make sure you get this activated, which I'll show you next. But when you see this gold one here, right? Again, flower moon, click on it. Here's the post. So this will be a post about the full moon. Here's the script, right? There's a little button down there called view script. So this would be a great one. And with all of these scripts that you do, right? Just like when I tell you to do your short form videos for your listings, go to the listing, right? Out front of the listing, in the kitchen, somewhere else that's really good. Do the short form video scripts for your listings at the listings, right? You want to be in the field when you do this. Same with the pending, same with the just solds. when you do the PDF guides, right, we talked about as well. Hey, if you can record a short form video script about the 5 dangers of overpricing your home PDF guide, again, you can do it in your office. But if you're at a property, right, where homeowners, home buyers are thinking about buying a property, it just makes it that much better. And so with the scripts in social, right here, we have one for full moon. A great place to record this script might be a great place that you think is to watch that full moon, right? Where is a good place for people to go to see the full moon in your area? And maybe you go there, and you can even go tonight, right? 'Cause tonight the moon will be pretty full, and you can record that short form video and just say, everybody, hey, today is May 5th. And if you go outside tonight, you might be able to get a peek of the full moon. Did you know there are different full moon months, and these moons have different attributes, right? As well, tonight's full moon is known as the flower moon, or sometimes the corn planting moon, right? And then at the end of it, you can say, where's your favorite place to watch the moon, to watch the full moon? I'm over here near Lake Folsom at the top of Browns Ravine, and it is a beautiful place to catch the full moon, right? You're entertaining, you're educating, you're giving some local knowledge, some local value, right? It's something that people watching that short form video would find interesting, because most people probably don't know that the full moon tomorrow is called the flower moon or the corn planting moon, right? So that's informative. And then you're sharing with them where's a great place to watch the moon. You're asking them where's a place that they like to watch the full moon. So there's a lot of engagement there. And all of these scripts follow a similar pattern in social right here. All right. Now, if you don't see these gold bubbles in your Listings to Leads account, today is May 4th, right? Star Wars Day. So that's a great script. I bet that'd be one to do. But to get those activated in your Listings to Leads account, go to topics. So these are all the topics that you can select for auto posting to your social media. And right here for holidays, notice it says short form video scripts. So all 4 of these will have a short form video scripts attached to them. So I selected American holidays, international holidays, and random. If you're in Canada, you can go ahead and select Canadian. So once you select those and you click save, it's going to reshuffle everything and it's going to populate your calendar. It may take a few minutes. I'm not really sure. But once you come back here and it's updated, then you will see all the gold bubbles, right? The gold jelly beans, right? So next week, for example, we've got National Barrier something day. Let's see what it looks like here. Yeah, National Barrier. What is it? Oh, Awareness Day. Oh, okay. Awesome. And so you click View Script. Here's the script. Send it to your phone, just like the listing scripts, just like the PDF guide scripts. And then you can follow along in that video that I was just showing you for the detailed write-up on Playbook 5. Open that email up on your phone, copy the script into the teleprompter app, record the script. You got the video, load it up. You don't need to overthink it. Just get that video on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Any questions on that? So I'm just telling you right now, these scripts are awesome. You may not be the best when you first start with them, but you'll get better if you do them. Have fun with them, right? Try to get out, try not to do them all in your office. It'd be a lot more fun when you're outside, and it's a lot more engaging, right? Nobody really wants to watch a script with someone sitting at the office desk, right? Unless you got a really good production going on or doing something like that. But for the most part, these scripts that we're giving you, I think they're much better to get out there and do it. Some of the, where is a script for each event? So again, on the calendar, right? Different jelly bean bubbles have different colors, right? Green, right? Orange. So all the kind of orangey gold ones will have that script, right? If you don't see it, make sure to click support, ask support where they're at. But yeah, make sure you, under topics, you select holidays, right? Select all the topics under the holiday category, refresh or save it. And then again, when you come back to the calendar, they should populate pretty quickly. Again, get with our support team if you need more help with that, but get yourself involved with it. So that's short form videos. Again, listingstoleads.com/250 to access all of the playbooks, all of the detailed write-ups and recorded webinars. And the one for short form videos is right here. let's get to FSBO and expired. This is so awesome. What FSBOs have already said they want to sell their home, right? The problem with most FSBOs is they don't want to pay an agent, right? They want to sell the home themselves because they think they are going to get more money if they can cut out the agent. I mean, it makes some sort of sense. But you know what they don't know, of course, is that they can actually net more with an agent because an agent does better marketing, gets a higher price. And listen, I am not a coach that comes up with a lot of scripts, right? We've got actually quite a few in here. But what I mean to say is you may be with Tom Ferry or Michael Hullickson or Jared James, and they may have good scripts related to FSBOs, but being able to offer a FSBO homeowner all the marketing tools that you use to market a home goes a long way to getting that FSBO to work with you. And I've had agents that have started with listings to leads, and they go after FSBOs, right? They use the tools I'm going to show you here, and they absolutely blow up. They get so many listings from it. It's such a great, phenomenal way to literally get listings. So if you scroll down here, you'll see all the details. And again, there's a recorded webinar at the bottom. But for FSBOs, same with expireds, but with FSBOs, you can either use landing pages, and I should say landing pages and marketing platform. There's a bunch of tools that will direct traffic to those landing pages. We've also got a PDF guide for FSBOs as well. So first thing with FSBOs is, of course, identifying the FSBO. So you're going to need, you could use websites like Zillow. If your MLS probably won't track it, but there's free sources that you can use, right? And we mentioned them here. Or you can use a program like MyPlusLeads, Mojo, RedX, right? Where you have a data provider and like a caller to identify FSBOs that way as well. So the first idea is the first thing is identify the FSBOs, either free or paid sources. Secondly is we want that FSBO to want to work with us. And that's what we're going to talk about next, right? Once we identify the FSBO, whether we find out about them from Zillow or Craigslist, maybe Facebook Marketplace, right? Or paid program like RedX, Mojo, MyPlusLeads. Okay. So what do we do next to engage that FSBO homeowner? And so what we're going to do is we're going to create a landing page. And then that landing page is going to offer that FSBO homeowner all the marketing tools that they want. So they're going to be able to check off from a list of all the marketing tools that they want from you for free to market their home. And the way it works, the way our clients are getting listings from this is once that FSBO homeowner is tired of pretending they're an agent and they just go, forget about it, right? You're the person that they're going to list with. That makes sense for everybody? So with that said, somebody type in a farm area or a town area, a city. Where would you like to generate FSBOs from? So somebody give me a neighborhood. I'm going to wait a few seconds here, or I will make up one if nobody does. Come on, Anna, somebody else, go ahead and just type in a location for me. And awesome. That's Sarasota. So we're going to click create landing page. There, top of landing page section, create landing page, add new landing page, FSBO. You can see expired right there. There's a bunch of other ones, but FSBO. Now the location, in fact, I know Sarasota, so let me use, I know of a name of an area. In fact, let's see, Siesta Key. Notes, if you want to, nothing needed. You don't have to. Create landing page. So check this out. So now we got the landing page created. Let's just take a look at that quick landing page. Selling your Siesta Key home on your own. Get free professional versions of the tools I use to sell homes. And then look at that domain, siestakey.fsbosoldnow.com. Does anybody here not think that if I can get this landing page in front of a FSBO homeowner, that they're at least going to be exceedingly interested in what I have to say? Someone comes along to a FSBO homeowner with a domain and a landing page like this, they're going to be taking a look at you pretty seriously. And the goal here, again, is we want to add value. We want to provide value to the FSBO homeowner so they can do what they need to do, right? They can do what they think they need to do. You're likely not able to talk them out of selling as a FSBO until they realize that it was a bad idea, whether it's because the showings are nuts, right? People making stupid offers drives them nuts, right? Whatever it is, something's going to drive them absolutely nuts. And as you stay in contact with them, you're going to get that listing. So how this page here works is, as a FSBO homeowner, I can just select, I want some flyers. I want a YouTube video. I want a blog post. I want a virtual tour, right? I want all these things right here. They put in their name, email, address, and phone number, and they click to get my free tools. You will get an email and it'll give you all the information. It'll let you know, hey, they want all these marketing tools. And it's so awesome because all you have to do is get the information from them, right? Get the photos. And here's a pro tip. I always offer to go take better photos than what they've got. And you can just say something like, if they share the photos with you of the property and they're not that great, I would highly recommend that you make an offer to go either take photos, or if you got enough money and you want to do it and the listing of the property is good enough, you might have professional photos taken, but that's a lot, right? But as an agent, I'm sure you can do better photos than they can. Turn all the lights on, open up all the windows, make sure the counters are cleared off, make sure the house is clean, take the photos, let them mess it up again. But at least now you got some great photos for them and you've already added value. So once you get a homeowner that requests a bunch of tools, for you, it's really easy. Just come over to listings, add listing, manual. And right here where it says status, you can use status as FSBO, for sale by owner. And then just add, you can even add the seller's name, email, and phone number, right? Make sure to check include if you do that. Headline. And it's just like adding a listing, just like normal, right? It won't be in the data feed. We can't pull it automatically, but you can add that listing as FSBO with all their name, all their information on it. So they're more comfortable using those tools. And then once it is in your account, you can just give that FSBO homeowner the links to the tools that they need. All right. It's very simple. You'll see here, I believe I got a FSBO. Yeah, there we go. So here's a FSBO listing I've got. And if I click market listing, I just give the homeowner all the tools. So I can send them the social media post. I can send them the nearby homeowner letter, the e-flyer, the single property website, the virtual tour, the listing flyers, postcards if they want them. If I wanted to, right, I could give them a sign writer even. Blog posts I don't have a blog post. You can give them a QR code. You can do a YouTube listing video for them. You can do a lot of great things to give them. So there's a lot of value that you can give that homeowner. So far, we created a landing page for our farm, for our area. Super easy. And it's a beautiful landing page. We walked through how that landing page works to make an offer of value to the homeowner. I've showed you then how to add that listing to your listings leads account and then to be able to give the homeowner all the tools that they've got. So now you've got at least a homeowner selling as FSBO that respects you, right? That is somewhat grateful to you for helping them out with all these tools. And now it's just staying in contact, right? Letting, ask if they need any help, asking how they're doing with it. And hey, if they sell it, more power to them. At least you did something good for them. But from what I hear, probably 80% or more don't sell and will end up listing with the agent that gave them all these free tools. How awesome is that? We want to make sure that's what we're doing. Well, so the next question is, how do I get that landing page in front of people? How do I get people on that landing page so they can fill it out and request all these free tools? So as we work down the landing page section, we've got print marketing. So remember again, we've identified the FSBO homeowner. If you're using a program like RedX or MyPlusLeads or Prospect Boss, I believe even, they will have name, email, phone number, right? All that stuff of that FSBO homeowner, all the information. So I could take a flyer and I could mail it to them. So check this out. That flyer, you're going to love it. Yeah, no, you wouldn't, let me let me phrase this a couple of different ways. You could do an ad for them, right? Let's just say, for example, hey, I'm going to I'm going to run an ad for a couple of days for $10 for you, just as a courtesy, right? If you wanted to, right? You could, or you could just give them the text and the image for them to run an ad themselves. They probably don't have an ads manager, so they're probably not going to worry about doing an ad, but just an option, right? So there's a lot of different ways you can play that. But here, let me show you. In fact, let's do this. Let me download the flyer. As you thought, you can do a mass mailing of this flyer. I don't think a mass mail of the FSBO or expired flyers is really probably that useful for people. It's more of a one-off, right? So check this out, right? I would want to send this flyer to my FSBO homeowners in my area. And there's your call to action right there, right? Scan the QR code or go to siestakey.fsbosoldnow.com. I'm telling you, they are going to think that's where they go, and they go to the QR code or the URL. They are going to just think you are the best thing since sliced bread. We got a few different flyer templates there. We've got postcards. So if I want to mail a postcard, let me download it. And what I might do for the FSBO postcards is I might just get 50 of them printed and sent to me personally. And then that way, when I identify a FSBO homeowner in the area, then I just do a one-off mail. Does that make sense? So what an awesome FSBO postcard. For sale by owner. Just because you're selling your Siesta Key home yourself doesn't mean your marketing has to suffer. Go to siestakey.fsbosoldnow.com or scan the QR code to get free professional versions of all the tools I use to sell homes. How awesome is that? We got door hangers. So again, maybe you think, hey, you know what? Maybe I'll do 50 postcards and 50 door hangers. And every time I see a new FSBO come through or identify a new FSBO in my area, you got flyers, you got postcards, you got door hangers. Don't necessarily expect that FSBO homeowner to just reach out to you immediately. If they don't reach out to you, the next week, drop off a postcard. A week after that, drop off a door hanger. But it would be totally worth it to try and get not really their business in the sense of you're getting money from them in the beginning, but to earn their business by providing value and being there for them. Like I said, when they're tired of pretending that they're a real estate agent. So you saw there, we got flyers, postcards, and door hangers. We got emails. So I can take the email here and I can either edit it, send it to myself to forward, or I can just copy that code and I can drop it into whatever program I use, right? So if I'm using Wise Agent, Boomtown, Constant Contact, right? Whatever email program I'm using, I can then send that e-flyer to the homeowner. All right, check that out, right? Isn't that awesome? Excellent e-flyer. People click the e-flyer, they're going to go right to the landing page, just like the postcard, the door hanger, the paper flyer. We got a QR code. So for whatever reason you want a QR code, you can control the lead form here. And yeah, I think what's really cool. Check this out under tools. What if and this is just an example, but you could say, for example, custom walk through video, right? So I can add different tools for them to select from. Step 2, I can customize that. In the beginning, just use it as is. Right? Don't overthink it and get in here and try to add all these different things, right? Sometimes too many options is not good, but hey, if there's something in particular that you really you feel strongly about offering, right now you know how to do it in the lead form right there. We got the autoresponder, the domain, pixel tracking, preferences. Again, you really don't need to worry about most of that stuff. All you need to do is create the landing page like I showed you, and then really just use the print marketing and email marketing to get this information in front of that homeowner. Easy? Does that make sense for everybody? Somebody else want to give me another area for a FSBO, and I'll just show you one more time how to create that landing page. Oh, wow. So many people on the call today. Good to see everybody. So if somebody that hasn't spoken yet, I would love to hear from you. So type in an area for which you would like to get FSBO homeowners reaching out to you. And then what I should do is make sure I delete that when I get done here. But anybody else want to do that? Or should we just go to expireds next? Now, keep in mind, we've got a PDF guide for FSBOs. We covered that in session 3. So in session 3, we covered the FSBO, or actually in session 5, I guess, we covered seller PDF guides. Both expired and FSBO would fall under seller PDF guides. So go to the PDF guide section. You'll find FSBO PDF guides with all the marketing tools for that as well, which works. But I like the landing page myself personally, but I would incorporate both into my marketing to the FSBO. So someone else said Val Vista Lakes. So yeah, let me show you. This is what's awesome about this is you can create as many as you want. All right. So type FSBO landing page. So you don't need to put AZ. I'm going to make sure I capitalize. And I might put in, I'm not sure if I need the word in there or not, but Val Vista and Lakes Gilbert, create landing page. And now I can share the image, right? So there's a lot of customization you can do. But here's the landing page. Selling your Val Vista and Lakes Gilbert home on your own. Get free professional photos the Vert always use. Boom. Beautiful. My print marketing. I got flyers. I got postcards. I got door hangers. And they've all got that same location name right in them. So this, what's so awesome about this is I can identify FSBO in a new area and have the landing page and all the marketing tools created in about 15 seconds. So maybe that might've been too long. So check this out, what you can do is I can always go back here, and maybe this is where I go to domain and I go, you know, let me edit that. And I'll just do Val Vista, save, because everybody in Val Vista they'll know they're in Val Vista. They'll know they're in Lake Gilbert. They'll know they're in Arizona. So instead of having that kind of a broken domain because it's too long, right? We can't have it too long. So I can just put in Val Vista and that would work better. So that's a great example of if you start trying to put in too many characters, like what I did there, I did Val Vista and Lake Gilbert. That's a really long, right? There's no city with that many letters in it. So yeah, so just take a look at that. Good to go. All the print marketing, postcards, door hangers, and flyers, emails, use them. And I'm telling you, just what I would do is figure out how can you identify FSBOs in your area? Make sure you're doing that on at least a weekly basis, if not a couple of times a week to check see if there's any new ones. If you use a program like Redx, I believe, and if anybody knows, tell me, you can sign up for their FSBO, just like with My Plus Leads and others. You can sign up for their FSBO package and just get updates as new FSBOs are identified by them. And that way you don't have to sit there and go look for FSBOs. Essentially the FSBOs will come to you. And then, like I said, you get a FSBO lead for a new area, come into listings leads, go to landing pages, right? Select landing page, FSBO, type in the name of the area, and you've now got a flyer that you can go drive by, knock on the door. You got a postcard that you can mail. You got a door hanger that you can go put on their door, right? You got an email that you can send via email. A lot of awesome stuff there. So any questions on FSBOs? As always, again, remember, go to listingsleads.com/250 for all of these detailed write-ups and videos. And so FSBO is right there. Scroll down to session 6 and you'll see FSBO. And the thing that's paired up with FSBO is expired. So expired works very similarly. As you're able to identify, let's scroll down more information about FSBOs. So if I scroll down this page, expired. So with the expireds, we got landing pages very similar to the FSBO landing page. And we've also got PDF guides for expired homeowners as well. So again, in Playbook 4, we covered all the seller guides and all the great marketing and great leads that you can generate. So there is an expired PDF guide in that section. But so let's talk about a landing page and how will I use a landing page to attract expired homeowners to work with me? So similar to the FSBOs, we want to identify those homeowners first thing. So first up, identify the homeowners. Now your MLS will probably show you expireds. You can also use a program like My Plus Leads, Redex. Pretty much any of those data providers that do FSBOs also do expireds for the most part. So again, let's identify the expired homeowner. And as we get expired homeowners that we want to reach out to, we're going to come into listings to leads, go to landing pages, create landing page, and we're going to go to expired. Here, I'm going to put Val Vista again. Again, I don't need to put AZ because everybody in Val Vista already knows they're in Arizona. And so it just keeps it cleaner. Just do Val Vista. Again, I don't need to do a note, but if I wanted to, right, I already know it's a FSBO. I know it's Val Vista. So again, create landing page. And across the top here, we got view. So let's just take a quick look at it. Did not sell your Val Vista home? As an expert in real estate marketing, I would like to offer you a free review of how the following item could increase the market's perception of the value of your home. Curb appeal staging, professional quality photography, online marketing to generate buyers. All of this is customizable. Everything on this page is customizable, but this is really a great place to start with. Why do you think your home did not sell? My realtor did not match with curb appeal. The photos were awful. And they never did an open house. Let them vent. Let them tell you what went wrong or what they think went wrong, right? We're not going to badmouth the other agent. We're not going to get into that game at all. It's not good, right? We're not going to badmouth anybody because we weren't them. We don't know what they did. We don't know what happened. We weren't there. But what we are going to do is try to find out from the homeowner, what do they think went wrong? We're going to listen to them because in listening to them tell us what went wrong, we're going to find out how we can bring value. So they can fill out the landing page. Again, get my free review. You will get the email notification. You'll know everything that they checked or wrote on that lead form right there. And you'll be able to reach back out to them and have a great conversation because now you'll know the realtor didn't do a good job because the photography was bad. They didn't do any open houses. And so when he talks to that expired homeowner, well, that's awesome because not only do I do professional photography, I do walkthrough videos. Maybe you do professional videos. Maybe you do large print photography and you'll do at least 2 open houses on their property if it needs it. If it doesn't sell after the first open house, you'll do a second one and they're going to be sitting there going, wow, see, my last agent didn't do that. And you will, right? Everything else being equal, everything else being good. What a great way to get that expired listing to work with you. So similar to the FSBO, right? We've identified the expired homeowner. We created the landing page and all the marketing materials around it. And now we just need to get this in front of that expired homeowner. And again, let's go to print marketing. Let's take a look at our flyer. So again, even with expireds, I don't think it is something, no, unless in your area, the first time out of the gate, right, you go look and you're like, holy cow, there's 155 expireds in my area in the last 6 months that have not relisted. So maybe then you want to do a mass mailing. That makes sense. But generally, when you're doing this on an ongoing basis, it's usually going to be a one-off. So the flyers you can print. So these can be easily printed on demand, right? As you need them, right? What an awesome domain. Val Vista expiredsoldeasy.com. Wow. If I was an expired homeowner in Val Vista, I would think Anna is the one I need to go with because not only has she probably, right, stated one of the things that I think went wrong, right? She's essentially calling that out here. And again, Anna, you can customize this and add more options. But she's look at that domain. This person must know Val Vista to be able to market like this. This is absolutely awesome. So we got the print flyer. We got a couple of different versions of it. In fact, let's see what this one looks like. But we don't want to send the same print flyer every time. Did not sell your Val Vista home. Next for real estate marketing, right? A little bit of a different look. Absolutely awesome. We've got the postcards, right? You can print and mail en masse, or you can even download and upload to your own custom printer. Or like I said, what I might do is, depending on the area, I wouldn't do like a lot for 20 different areas. But if I've got like, let's say one main area in particular, I might get a few of these printed so that again, I don't have to try to print and mail one-offs, right? I can just use the postcard over the course of the next 6 months, maybe, to go after Val Vista expireds, right? So we got the postcard and we got the door hanger. Again, what a great thing to leave on the door of an expired homeowner. Expired listing. Let me help. Go to valvistaexpiredsoldeasy.com. Just beautiful. Got a QR code there. So they can either go to the QR code or they can go to the domain. Either way, they're going to see the domain and they're going to think you are a rock star, is what they're going to think. We got the emails as well. So I can copy the email, drop it into whatever CRM I'm using and get that to the homeowner. QR code. I can even embed this landing page on my website. So if you got the ability to add custom pages on your website, all of our landing pages have embed code. So take the embed code, drop it on your website. That would be an awesome thing to do. I can customize the lead form here. So we talked about other issues. Maybe my realtor did no video. Save it. And now when I refresh this page, you'll see there should be another option. My realtor did no video. Boom. Right there. My realtor did no video. So if you think that that would be a great thing to put in here to engage these expired homeowners, right? That's how you do it. So easy. Again, the autoresponder, you can edit, customize the domain. I might come in here and just capitalize that second V. I always try to make sure the first letter of each word is capitalized in a domain, because you'll see here, let's view the link. There we go. Did your Val Vista, right? It's just always easier to read when you capitalize both letters. So for whatever that is worth, if you want to add a pixel tracking or chat code to the landing page, and here you got some different preferences as well. So the FSBO, awesome. Going after expired listings, awesome. I would highly recommend, as you get the time and as you're able to carve a little bit of extra time, which I'm sure most of you can do this, is I would just start getting involved. I would do FSBO first. I think FSBO is where you can get it faster, get listings faster, but I would just try to do both. I'd try to spend like a half hour a week with both. I would find the FSBOs either via the paid or free manner. And I would create the landing pages like I showed you. I would probably, to begin with, I would just print up the flyer, maybe put it in a manila envelope, and I would just go lean it against their door. I may not knock on the door, but I would just go lean it against their door so that they see it. They open up the flyer, they pull out the paper, and it says, selling your Val Vista home yourself. Your marketing doesn't have to suffer. Please let me know what kind of marketing tools that you would like for absolutely free. And it's got valvista.FSBOsoldeasy.com. That is absolutely awesome. Maybe they don't respond to you the first time with the flyer. Get some postcards printed, get a couple of door hangers printed. Once a week, just go drop by with another piece of material and they're going to know you're serious. And you can just do it when you're in the area. So I don't have to make a special trip, right, to go across town just to drop off a FSBO flyer. What I can do is I can know, you know what, this week when I'm over in that area, I've got a couple of FSBOs and I got a couple of expireds I need to drop off, right, for homeowners that are in the area where I'm going to be anyways. That makes sense for everybody? So we're going to identify, we're going to create, and we're going to engage, right? Maybe I need to memorize that. We're going to identify the FSBO, the expired homeowners. We're going to create the landing page, which is done in about 3 seconds, and it creates all the marketing tools. And then we're going to engage them with the flyers, the postcards, the door hangers, and or the emails. Now, keep in mind, at listingsoleads.com/250, when you click on the FSBO and expired playbook and go to it, there are even some scripts that are in here as well. So here we are talking about calling the expired homeowner. Same with the FSBO. There's a few scripts in here that you can use to have a better idea of what we think you should be talking to or talking about with that homeowner, whether they're FSBO or expired. Again, take a look at that detailed write-up. You know how to identify, how to create, how to engage. And I would just tell you, start doing this now. Start doing it now. I have heard of people getting listings the first contact. They reach out to, by the time they reach out to the FSBO with this offer and how good it looks, valvista.fsbosoldnow.com. I have heard of people when they make first contact, they get the listing right then because the homeowner is going, maybe they've been doing it for a few weeks already. By the time you get a hold of them, they've had a couple of they're tired of the agents calling them, telling them that they're stupid. They're tired of the agents calling and telling them they can get them more money. And you come along and you just want to help. You just want to give them some marketing materials. And they're just like, God, you know what? I'm so sick of trying to do this myself already. I've had buyers ghost me. I've had agents bother me, right? None of this is going the way I thought it was going to go. Just, can you come over and let's talk about listing this property and getting it sold? Like that does happen, right? But it's not going to happen if you call that homeowner up, whether expired or FSBO, and tell them what an idiot they are and how, because you're number one, you're going to get that listing sold. Because it's probably the first agent said they were number one as well in some fashion or another. I'm the number one selling agent. I'm the number one agent for the last 3 days. I'm the number one agent over here, right? And so everyone's building themselves up versus trying to find out what is motivating the FSBO, what is motivating that expired, and adding value there. So are we clear for FSBOs and expireds? Everybody feel comfortable after that? We got a lot of people on this call. Good to see everybody. Really welcome to the call. Thank you for making time in your day to join us at listingsoleads.com here. So does that make sense for everybody? I hope you are excited to go after FSBOs and expired, because seriously, they want to sell, right? They want to sell. Unless you get the random person, which it does happen exceedingly rarely, who really is like, yeah, I just put my home on FSBO just to see what would happen, right? Or, you know what, my listing expired, but we only had it listed because we just wanted to see what kind of offer we would get, right? Those are the worst. Oh, I hate those kind of people. But let's not get negative. Let's go on next to new construction. So again, listingsoleads.com/250. You can scroll down and review all the detailed write-ups and recorded videos for all the playbooks at Listing to Leads. And now we're going to go to session 7, playbook 7. They finally match up. And if I click on new construction, I am telling you, please make time for this. Again, this is something where I have had agents just radically change their lives, radically change their business, because they use the tools in Listing to Leads to create relationships with salespeople, with builders, with developers, and start getting listing inventory like crazy because of the value they offer to that builder, to that salesperson, to that developer from Listing to Leads. Now, obviously, man, the market is changing. It is absolutely nuts. New construction has its issues, right? Different things going on in the market at large. So with that said, when you get to the detailed write-up for new construction, definitely read through this, right? Spend a little bit of time, grab a beer, grab a cup of tea, get a cup of coffee. And again, go through this in good detail. But step 1, same as the FSBOs expired, identify the new construction projects. So in your area, what are the new construction projects that are going up? Whether they're just getting in the planning stage, that's not too early, right? Even the ones that are, maybe they just got approved and haven't even broken ground yet. They're thinking about getting those things sold, especially in this market. So someone's going to represent them. Even if they have a sales office, they probably don't, especially if it's a smaller development. Get in there, right? So identify these new construction projects, identify whether they're already built or not, doesn't matter. If they got inventory for sale, identify them, put them on your list. Organize that list in such a way that it makes sense for you and your business. So we want to make sure that they're more or less in an area that we cover, obviously, that it's a price point and a quality that we want to work with. If we know of any of them that are got major issues that we know about because we're on the inside, you may not want to represent that or go after that development. But you get the idea here. We're going to identify. Step two, we're going to gather information. So here, I really want you to find out who are the key players, right? Again, this is not a term paper for a master's degree in new construction. As you can, who owns it, who are the local people running it, right? You want to build a profile for that new construction development, because I'm telling you, it only takes one to just change your life. It really does. Because once you get one, knowing how to do that and leveraging that to get others becomes a heck of a lot easier, right? And that's what we want you to become and what we want you to do. So gather information, get all that in your CRM. Step three, how to generate 18 to 106 buyer leads and some really great seller leads as well, right? A lot of times when people sell their house, especially as they're getting older, or even maybe sometimes when they're younger and they start having kids and they need a new house, sometimes new construction, especially now, can be cheaper than resale, right? So somebody may want to downsize into new construction. Somebody may be in an apartment and they want a new house because they're having kids. And so they need something where there's new construction that has incentives that will help them move into that new construction. So there's a lot of great opportunity there. So one thing you can do is get permission to market individual listings at that new construction site. All right. That could be a building, a condo building. That could be a 20 home development somewhere, right? It could be a 200 home construction somewhere. Whatever it is, try and find if you can get permission to market their properties to your audience. And this is a key word. I should really put that in bold maybe, but I want you to remember that word when you're talking to a developer, a builder, a salesperson. The idea that you want to market their property to your audience, all right? Because it's your database audience, it's your social media audience. No matter whatever tools you're using in Listings to Leads, it will be seen by your audience. So it's better to say, I would love to market one of your units to my audience, because then it sounds like you're going to be putting it in front of somebody that they haven't already, right? Because if they are your audience, how can they be their audience as well? They are, right? We know that. But, right, our audience isn't something that we literally own per se that nobody else can get involved with. But when we phrase it, I would love to market one of your units to my audience on social media and via email. Again, they're going to be thinking in their mind, oh, wow, Crystal, this is awesome because we've got some units for sale. They're not selling as fast as we thought they would. And apparently Crystal has an audience. And if she wants to put herself in front of her audience, that's amazing. That's a benefit to us. So again, make sure you go through this detailed write-up, but I want you to remember that word audience. And I want to make sure that you use that. Now, anytime you market a listing that is not yours or one that you borrow from another agent with permission, make sure you talk to your broker, right? Make sure you got the ability to market listings that are not on the MLS, because there might be a few, I think there are a few MLSs. Does anybody know in your local area if there's any rule relating to not being able to market new construction? So I'm talking about here of a listing that is essentially off market, right? I don't know about 9 times, but 7 to 8 times out of 10, these listings will not even be on the market. So similar to the FSBO listing, we can always add a listing to our account manually if we need to, because it's not already on the market. So let's just say I go through all the write-up for new construction and I get permission to market a new construction unit. Then I can come into Listings to Leads, add listings manual, because again, it's not in the data feed because it's not on the MLS. And you can either go active, you could say just listed, whatever's appropriate. You could use non-MLS listing, and you can even do custom, right? Or you could maybe do non-MLS listing. And then here you could do new construction, right? Everything else is just the same as any other listing, right? Address, photos, price, all of that kind of good stuff. All of that's going to be the same, right? And then you just going to market that listing like you would any other listing that you borrow. So when you add a new construction listing into your Listings to Leads account where you are not the listing agent, you'll just market it as if you're the showing agent. Nothing different, except for the fact that it's not in the MLS. It's not a listing per se, but it is a property that you are marketing. So you would market that as a showing agent, just like if you were to borrow a listing to market. And again, always talk to your broker if you're not exactly sure of the rules and your MLS around that. Now, the next thing, and a lot of people do this. In fact, I think a lot of people do this without even asking anybody. And that is marketing an entire new construction project, right? Let me show you some examples of what I'm talking about. So I got 4 landing pages I'm going to show you, right? So this is for the Park condos. I'm advertising. I got a landing page here for Park condos. That's a condo development. And the fact that they got $9,000 in incentives that are available. And so I got a landing page here and I got all the tools that we'll walk through here a little bit later, but that's a landing page. Here is another landing page for another development. And so here we're talking about $2,500 closing cost credits, $10,000 in upgrades, right? And these incentives end soon. Notice we got a little countdown calendar right there. The third landing page here, right? I got a full screen video. So I can put a full screen video on the landing page. So maybe I go through that development. I do a great walkthrough and I want that video to be right on the landing page. You can do that as well. You can either do full video or you can even put video to the left of the lead form, right? So you can do a video here, same as any other landing page. And then lastly here, a combination of incentives ending soon, countdown, and a video. And it's got this right from the developer, right? This is a video from the developer themselves. So think again, right? Go back to you've identified, you've reached out to them, and you might just ask them, I'd like to market your development to my audience. Do you have any photographs, videos, or other material that I could use? Never forward their stuff to your audience. So let's just say, for example, they give you an email, they give you a flyer, they give you whatever, right? Don't send that to your database, your Facebook people, whatever. Put it in listing or do what I'm going to show you next. And then you can start marketing it. So I showed you how to add a listing, right? A new construction listing to your Listings to Leads account. Let me show you how to create a landing page for new construction. Super easy. I think you'll find it's like really, really easy to do. Anybody have a new construction development in their area you want to create the landing page for? So give me a name of a new construction development in your area if you like, but I'm going to go again. I clicked on create landing page, add new landing page. So it's going to be a buyer, and I'll just do custom landing page buyers. Landing page name, Holly Oaks. Okay, whatever. Holly Oaks. Fair enough. So just type in Holly Oaks, just like the FSBO, we type in the location. When you're creating a landing page, I can't think of any time that you don't do this. It just always put the location name, right? Go as small as you want, right? The more niche you go, the better to a point. Don't go to a point where there's only 12 houses in the neighborhood. So you want to have the proper size farm to market to. So this is the landing page. Now, of course, this looks absolutely crazy. At some point, we're going to create dedicated new construction. They're the same thing, just different text. So here we go. Let me show you something. So image or video. So I want to upload the image that they give me. Or for example, let me see here. Let me go to YouTube on my other monitor and let me bring up new construction in Sacramento. Let me see if I can find a quick video. And now I would never use a video from another agent, obviously, right? That's not good. But a lot of times like Lerner and all these developers, fact, let me just type in their name. And you know what? Let me just grab this listing or this video just so I can show you. To add a video to this landing page, right there it says third-party video. Looks like that video may be unavailable. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Not sure why it's not showing there, but there you see it. So there's a video, or I could upload an image, right? Upload it, go take a great picture of that new construction development. Or if they send me one, great. Let's just roll with the video so far. And let me get rid of that video on my second monitor. Good. Next up, I'm going to close background, right? So you can accordion out or expand or collapse the different sections. And I'm going to go to lead form text next. And I'm going to say new. So that's the title text right there. And you can see it updated on the landing page. Next up, we got the text right below it. And you can always, go to one of our landing pages. Let me bring one of those up again. There we go. I'm just going to copy one of our landing pages and then I'll edit in the editor there. So again, I'm over on the far left-hand side under description text. And there we go. New condo construction and Soma, that is perfect home. In fact, I'll just change that to Sacramento. I'm going to click preview. You will see this will update over here again as well. So I'm going to collapse it because it's good to go. Next up, I'm going to go to custom page content, choose content type default. I could do a video, bullet points, embed HTML, it's like embed code, which is not very useful, countdown counter, or image. If I've already got an image, I've already got a video. So usually either bullet points could be good or really countdown counter is my favorite. And what I want to put down here is 5,000 ending soon, right? So I talked to the salespeople, I talked to the developer, I talked to the builder, and they told me, yeah, we're giving $5,000 in incentives to the design store for anyone that either closes or go into contract before June 30th. So I clicked on there and it gave me a calendar so I can select even by the time, right? 1,700 hours, that's 5 o'clock on June 30th. Click preview again. There we go. I'm gonna click save. And now I got a great landing page available. Now again, to the lead form text, if I want to come back in here and put new condo construction Sacramento that is perfect living, get first showings, incentive updates, and more. Learn about closing cost credits as well. Whatever. I'm just making some stuff up here because the point I want you to understand is whatever the incentives are, whatever that developer is doing to incentivize people, whether it's a design credit, whether it's a discount on the purchase price, whether it is closing cost help, right? Whatever it is, we want to be able to advertise that and make sure we get that out there, right? On the landing page, in the post. I'm going to save it one more time. So now I got a great looking landing page for a new construction development. And if I go to advanced options, I got some preferences here. So here I can set it up for auto import into my CRM and follow-up plan. Here I've got the autoresponder. So I can say, thank you for requesting information on Holly folks. Please let me know the best time and number to call you to discuss all of the new incentives they are offering. Something short and sweet. I could put a Calendly link in there, right? Whatever I want to do. Subject line, information for Holly folks new construction Obviously, you'll spell all the words correctly. You save all changes. To come here, I got the domain, right? Other items right here, QR code and embed. I can view the landing page. I can share it. I can post it, right? I can also, when I go to the ad section, which I'll show you in a few minutes here, I can go to my ad section in Listings for Leads, and I can even run an ad for it as well. So, right. I'll show you that in a second here. Any questions on how to create a landing page? Just understand that the editor is on the left-hand side. Just work your way down. There's my background, video or image, social media share image. I can change that as well. So I might say, you know what? I don't like that red. I'm going to change that to blue. I'm going to make it a little bit of opaque. I'm going to, how do I change the image? I'll probably back to edit, excuse me. Change image. And I can upload the image for this development, or if I've already got it uploaded, right? And now I got a great image, and I can even upload a custom image, right? I can go to Canva, create the social media share image that I want for this right there. And then I can save that. So that'll be the image that displays when I do an ad or a post. Let that cycle through, closed, awesome. Styles and color. So if I want to change that blue or the green button to different colors, I could. Lead form text, we talked about that. And then the form fields. Here, we're using the Facebook lead form by default. And so when people click, it's going to capture the name and email of the person clicking it. All right. So I don't need to type in Scott Pierce, right? Scott at listingsforleads.com and then submit. We're going to collect that automatically right there. If I wanted to, I'm just going to show you so you know how to do it. I can turn that off, right? I click it, it's on. And I will click it again when it loads, and we will see it'll disappear. That green button is going to disappear, right? And you'll see the form fields right there, right? Name, email, and phone number. So I got phone number as optional on the left-hand side. So I just say use Facebook registration. I think it's better overall. So we got the landing page created. We're good to go with that. We can share it onto social media. We can create a post. Oh, shoot. Can everybody hear me now or no? Let me know if this works. I don't know if it was my phone, if it was GoToWebinar or what, but the GoToWebinar keeps trying to use my phone as the microphone. And I wasn't realizing that. So I finally just turned my phone off because it's sitting here on my desk. And I didn't realize that it flipped from my Yeti microphone to my phone as the microphone. So I apologize for that. Sometimes technology, it's like, I've never used my phone as a microphone for a webinar. So I don't know why it's trying to do that, but hopefully we are good at this point. Are we good? So I think I was leaving off just on finishing up the editing for this landing page. And I'm telling you, cost per lead on new construction is good. You can get some really great leads for new construction. So I'm really high on everyone here using the new construction, whether you're going after particular units, like individual units that you want to advertise to remember your market, or if you want to advertise like the whole development. But again, make sure that even if you were advertising a particular unit, that I would in the property description, make sure that I put in whatever incentives that there are, right? So in the property description for a new construction listing, I would put in $9,000 credit available, closing costs, hello, design center incentives, blah, 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 right? Whatever is appropriate. Similar to what we do in the lead form text here that is on this landing page. So like, I think where we got cut off at is when I was saying you can share it to social media, right? Pinterest, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. You can post it. So here I got a little bit more control. So that would be a post. So Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. And you know what I just realized? Click for Hollyoaks makes no sense. Let's go to customize, edit. We want to change the text to update text. And I would say new construction and Hollyoaks incentives. Sub headlines, get it. Click below for more information. Save. Boom. I was going to say new construction Hollyoaks. Otherwise, yeah, that looks goofy. All right. So I'll just say new construction in Hollyoaks. Save. Got a great photo. Got a great banner there. Looks good. In fact, I'm going to make that color just a little bit darker blue. It's a little bit light. Oh, that looks good. See how that's easier to read? When it's too light, check this out. That's impossible. So you always want to make sure. I like the text banner to be a little bit opaque. I don't like it solid, right? Solid, I don't like. I like it to have a little bit of transparency, right? So apply. And I think that looks a lot better than what we had before. New construction Hollyoaks. Click below for more information. Go ahead and close that. Boom. So I can either post now or schedule a post. So that's a post. I can also come over to ads. So if I click ads, at some point we may put the ads right at the landing page section. But for right now, to run a Facebook or a Google ad for that, and I'd say a Google ad could be good as well. So create Facebook ad right at the top, landing page. And right here, what's the landing page? So I'm going to find, is this a search? Oh, it is. Oh, very nice. No, I didn't even know that until I just saw that. Let's do that again. Let me show you again how to find that landing page. So create Facebook ad, create landing page ad, because right to landing page, click the drop down, excuse me. And then just type in the first word of the landing page, Hollyoaks. That's what we just did. Now from here, I can do lead ad, traffic, or video view. So it's a landing page. So I'm going to do traffic, create ad. And I could use lead ads, but I'm just going to use traffic. New construction Hollyoaks, boom, boom. Location. Let's just say Hollyoaks, that's the new development, right? It's a new development, Hollyoaks. And Hollyoaks in this example is in Folsom, California. So location Folsom, we got special housing ad category all created. Do you ever watch those YouTube people, I should say, on YouTube, the real estate agent coaches doing the Facebook ads, and they get into the ads manager. Holy cow, right? 15 to 20 minutes into it, 3,000 clicks to get yourself through the ads manager with listings to leads, location, confirm your budget, $35. So I say, you know what? I'm going to spend $50. The minimum is $5 a day. So as long as it's $5 a day or more, you could even do 3 days for $15, but my start and end date are here. One of the things we just started doing recently is we will send an email, I believe, the day before the ad ends. So it'll be a reminder. So on May 11th, I should get an email that says, hey, Scott, your ad for new construction Hollyoaks is going to end tomorrow. And that way you got the opportunity to extend the ad, let it end, or whatever you want to do. Change image video. I can retarget. So if I uploaded my database into listings to leads as a custom audience, I can target that, or I can just let Facebook do this algorithmic thing and click publish. And I can have an ad, right? So I created the landing page, and now I got an ad on Facebook Live submitted for review in about 30 seconds. Way easier than following along with those people on YouTube that want to take 20 minutes to show me how to do an ad, right? I just showed you how to do a Facebook ad in about 30 seconds. I could do a lead ad, a traffic ad, or a video view ad. Now, let's say I want to do a Google, right? Google could be really good for this. Create landing page, right? Create Google ad, create landing page ad, find the landing page. So it's expired and why? I'm gonna have to find out. Maybe we haven't added custom into this yet. I'll talk to my team. The I thought we were going to add the custom landing pages to it. But I'll tell you, let me show you a Google ad for a what is your home worth landing page. So let's just say Roseville, create ad, just so you know how to do it. Now you won't be able to use, but you could, don't worry about Google ads. If you want to do a Google ad for a custom landing page, you can do it. It's good. It would be a workaround, create a custom ad. But here you can see your target, your location is really all you have to fill out again. Right. Notice daily budget is $50. It's not like Facebook. $5 a day on Google will do absolutely nothing except pretty much be a waste of time. If you're going to go Google, that's a bigger budget, right? So if you don't have where you can spend at least $20 a day on Google, I wouldn't even worry about it. But you can see how the Google ads work. It's pretty slick. So we did the new constructions. Let's go back. And so someone says here, if you select retarget, FB still does its algorithm, correct? Yes, I believe so. Yes. Yep. And you can do in any of the Facebook ads, right? Whether it's for a listing, a landing page, right? So again, let's go back here and it will show you, let's go back to the Holly one. I can do traffic or video, right? Even though the landing page video, right? The background is a video. I wouldn't really call that a video ad lead. But if I go traffic, create ad. Now keep in mind, you can change this to a video. So let's say you go do let's say you go to Hollyoaks, right? That new construction development, and you record a walkthrough overview video. Hey, this is Scott Pierce at Hollyoaks, and we got 14 great single family home units with master bedrooms on the first floor, absolutely beautiful backyards. And they got $5,000 incentives. They're going on sale starting May 15th. And these incentives are going to last until June 15th. So I'm really excited. If you'd like more information on this, go ahead and click the button to the right, and I'll send you the information as quickly as possible, right? So you can record that video, click here and upload. And let's say that's my video that I just recorded. And that video can be right in the ad. How awesome is that? And if I was going to do a video there, then maybe I want to do a video view, because then I can start gathering an audience to retarget to later, right? So there's a lot of advanced kind of features that you can do. Well, let me just mention, the Facebook algorithm is usually the best. So retargeting all this stuff is great. Something else, if you may not have noticed, you can upload a database into Listings to Leads. So look at create audience. And so this could be your database. So whatever CRM you're using, you download the database, you can upload it here, and we will create a custom audience for you. So I always recommend to people, download your database in a CSV file. You got the format right here, 4 columns, email number, first and last name. And I would download it 3 times. One would be all leads, and I would upload this here, and I would call it all database leads. And I would import and create, and I would create an audience of my entire database. Then I would go seller database leads. Then I would download all the seller leads, right, out of my database, upload contacts, create a custom audience. And this way we can start showing your ads to the audience you want. Does that make sense? A database lead. Or maybe you got a few different databases, right? So I call it Boomtown leads are just buyer Boomtown buyers from Boomtown. What you get my idea? Does that make sense for everybody? I think you get the gist of that. And then as those audiences are created, once they're created, and I go to do a Facebook ad, let's go back to Holly. I have the option to lead traffic or video. And once I am in the create ad section, let's let that pop up. Retarget current leads. So I can retarget all the current leads that are in my system, and I can even go after custom audiences, right? So all those audiences that I uploaded where it said create audience just a second ago, once that is created in Facebook, then I can target it. And there's advanced options, but you know what? For 95% of you, don't worry about the advanced options. I always tell people, do the ads as close to what we have preset for you as possible, right? Just let the Facebook algorithm run, because that's going to let you get a baseline. And so once you get a baseline, so you run the ad, you're not doing retargeting, you're not doing custom audience in the very beginning, right? You're just letting it go. Let the algorithm learn, right? Who is a good audience? And then as the algorithm is working and is finding the proper audience for your ad, then you can start retargeting, because now you're building up leads and views, people seeing it, interacting with it. And then you can then you can start going after a custom audience as well if you wanted to. Because listen, I want my database, both buyers and sellers, to know that I am marketing new construction, right? So if I was going to market a new construction development or a new construction individual unit, I would want my database to know. I'd want my buyers and my sellers to know. So I would target my all audience right there, because the more they see me marketing other properties, the more they're going to know they can come to me for buying or selling advice. That goes along with the PDF guides, that goes along with the short form videos, right? With all those groups that we give you, all of this stuff. That's why I always say a lot of the stuff, it's not just lead generation. It's not just marketing. It's not just branding, but it's also part of follow-up, because part of follow-up is for people to see you out there with different options, opportunities, and value. I want them to see listings I'm marketing. I want them to see listings I market from other people, because they're not going to know it's not my listing. And even if they do know it's not my listing, because it would say listing courtesy of, they don't care. They don't care. I want to be the one communicating real estate to my audience, new construction, resale topics, like from the PDF guides. I want to be the person that they think about when they think about anything related to new construction, because maybe they see this here for Hollyoaks, but maybe they're thinking of another one in Silverhawk that they saw, right? Hey, oh my God, I drove by Silverhawk. That looks so cool. And they see that you're advertising new construction for Hollyoaks. It just makes them much more likely to come to you to ask, hey, do you know anything about incentives in Silverhawk? Or do you know anything about incentives in Park condos? Everybody see how that works? So that's why I love new construction. So there's so much benefit to you as an agent to start identifying new construction developments, start gathering information on them, try to get permission or the ability to market either individual units or to market the whole development. And you may not even need permission depending on your MLS and or broker. So any questions on that at all? Now, please, again, listingstoleads.com/250. Make sure to go through this write-up when you're ready for new construction, because I walk you through. Step 4 is about engaging and building relationships with builders and developers to help you become the or exclusive listing agent and get all those opportunities. Like I said, I've had clients, they ask for permission to market a unit or the development to their audience, right? I would like to market your inventory to my audience, right? Because it's something unique that you don't have, right? So I'm going to get permission to do that. And as they see, hopefully what happens is you start generating showings to go to their properties. They see you coming through. Hopefully you get a buyer for one of their properties. they start really seeing that a lot of activity is coming from you. Maybe they see a post on Facebook from you, an ad, right? Advertising one of their developments. They're probably going to go show their significant other, their partner, their friends. They're going to be like, oh my God, look at our development is being advertised on Facebook. How awesome is this? And if you are the one doing it, you're the one providing solutions. Like I said, I've had agents just literally get and exclusive marketing opportunities by just working and adding value, right? Because it benefits you and it benefits them. It's a win-win situation all the way around, right? So everybody clear on new construction. You get the idea of what we're trying to do here, right? You see the opportunities available to you using listings to leads to go after new construction. Everybody good? Awesome. Good. Let me see if we got any questions. Thank you for the good words. Awesome. Let me have a little bit of drink of water. And let's see, what are we doing next? So we did the short form videos. We did FSBO and expired. We did the new construction. And last up are the listing presentations. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Let me just say real quickly here. We've covered a lot today. Everybody doing okay? Everybody fine? Am I boring you? Am I keeping the energy alive here? Hopefully I'm keeping you awake. I try to make sure my voice doesn't get too monotone. I don't tell a lot of jokes, but we had too much material to cover to do jokes, but hopefully I'm keeping your attention, keeping you engaged. Someone says, excellent presentation. Thank you, Marion. That is helpful. Listing This is so exciting. We have done such a great job. I think I am more than open to your criticism, your feedback, whatever you got for me. Let's go to listings. Let's talk about the fact that you have in your account right now, if you were an active Listings to Leads client, you got it. I hope you've all seen this, a 27-page listing presentation. I was just doing a live event yesterday in Placer County, California. And one of our clients was actually in the audience. That was cool. We had a few people that were clients. And man, one of them was saying, he goes, I get the listings when I use this. I get the listings when I use this. So this is as is. We don't allow you to edit this in the accounts. Although I do know people have taken this, downloaded it, go to Canva, I think, and you can edit. I don't know how to do it. I'm sure there's someone that does if you don't know how to do it. But here, and what this is meant to be is for you to use however you want, really. For example, if you don't do Craigslist, then just don't include that page. Take that page out and don't use it. But man, I'm telling you, this is so good. And the color should match your branding. So whatever your branding is in your profile, all those colors should flow through here. So we want them in. Here's what I love. Check this out, right? On page 26, we're offering that homeowner some free guides, a first-time home seller's guide, 5 dangers of overpricing, 12 mistakes to avoid. Do you think anybody else is doing this? Does anybody else look at that. If you get your client review website set up and they go to it, wow. Look at that domain, scottpierce.amazingclientreviews.com. It's right there in the listing presentation. Let's scroll back down to page 26. Right there on page 26, if you've got your client review website set up, that's going to be right there, right? They can either scan it with their phone. They can, if they got the online PDF version, or if they got the print version, whatever they want to do. But how awesome is that? Right. View now, see all your client reviews here. I've gone over this in a few the calls. We got Zillow automated. You can add manual. We are literally working with, my wife was listening to my call. She goes, you use the word literally way too much. So I'm going to try to catch myself from those kinds of things going forward. But you can add manually. You can add reviews manually. So if they're on Yelp or some other website, you can bring them in here. But we are working with Testimonial Tree and Google to bring in those reviews, similar to what we do with Zillow, right? Where you get a new review, Google, Testimonial Tree, Zillow, They come into listings to leads. If you've got another website, you can add them manually. And I'm telling you, our client review websites, I love them. I can add a custom video. I got more guides, more listings, more offers, more social media. They're probably not going to want to do that. I'm already talking to them. Different offer for different types of people. But wow, and that is so awesome. Let's go back to that presentation. So that's the PDF of the presentation right here. Create listing presentation. Again, click it. It is going to download to your computer and you are good to go with that. Now, so again, that's a 27-page PDF. If you go to other tools on the agent listing website, click view, and you're going to see, and this is pretty cool, right? They can type sell by, but right there, marketing your home. Every one of you has this right now in your account. You probably didn't know it. Look at that. Look at that video. So that video is now live in your listings leads account. You've got the landing page, so they can either, the idea here is, and it looks great on mobile, right? See how our 100-point marketing plan will help you get your home in front of and shown to more buyers, sold faster and for more money, sold so you can get on with your life with as little stress as possible. Now they can either download that same PDF guide that we were looking at a minute ago, right? Your 100-point marketing plan, download, right? Name, email, phone number, address, time frame to sell. Or they can just go, I am so impressed, sell now. And now you get an email that they just want to list with you. Now, right now, this is a really weird landing page in the sense that it's really a sub page of the agent listing website. This right here is being added to every single property website and virtual tour in your account as well. And at some point, I can't say when yet, you will have the ability to edit, customize, and so on with this landing page, right? I believe we do. We got postcards, flyers, emails, door hangers, social media posts, ads that are going to help you direct traffic to this page right here. It's going to be so awesome. I think this is going to be such a great way to generate more seller leads. You get people that are thinking about selling. Maybe they filled out a what is your home worth landing page on a few different websites. Maybe they did with Zillow and they did it with you and they did somebody else. For those people that are getting a little bit closer to thinking about it and they see your 100-point marketing plan, right? And they see this video and they see that they can download the PDF guide right there. Is this pretty hot or what? Give me your feedback, everybody. The logo, Farah, will go via your profile. So I'll show you that in a minute in your listings to leads profile. But yeah, your logo just on the far left of your account, click it, go to the profile, and there you'll see where you can do it. But is this hot or what? I am so excited about this. And I'm really excited when we get it embedded into the single property websites so that when someone's looking at your listing, like a homeowner, and they'll be able to download your listing presentation right from your single property website automatically. Just so exciting. Ask about a logo, come to profile. So on the left-hand side, right, scroll down. You can scroll down here, profile, and I believe under appearance. And notice that there are two logo types, right? A white or light background, and then a dark or a black background. So you can see the use case for both of them. So if I got like a virtual tour that has a black background, then will we use this automatically? If I've got something else, like especially like a print flyer for the same listing that has a black background, I don't want to print out a page right full of black ink. So obviously the print flyers are with a white background. We're going to use that logo automatically there. Hopefully that makes sense for everybody. While we're at the profile, let me just mention here, this is where you can select the different themes for the full screen virtual tours and single property websites. And while you're in your profile, another thing you might want to look at are the lead gen signatures. So right here, and we've got some new ones. We've updated some. I think they're pretty awesome. I'd love to get your feedback on them. I can click change template. We've recently gone through and we've modernized and updated the formatting, the look and feel. So there you go, right? We got a button for the client review website for your free home values landing page, right? All your information. I like that one. That's my favorite, but you can select whatever one you want and be good to go. Farrah, does that help you out right there as far as where the appearance is? So profile, appearance, and then logo. Easy. Now, I showed you the 27-page listing presentation. You can go right to listings and you can download it right there, right at the top of the page. I showed you under other tools, agent listing website view, where you can bring up your agent listing website. And from here, you can get to marketing your home. So again, this was really designed as a sub page. And then as soon as I saw this, I was like, holy cow, this needs to be its own landing page. So that's why it's a weird setup right now, where there's not like any landing page for this per se. You got to get to it through the back door of the agent listing website. So apologies for that. But to be honest, I did not think that this would work as a landing page like I did initially. So yeah, I'm super excited to get this. But for now, man, I'm telling you, I would send this to, we may even have to put this in the signatures at some point, right? Can you imagine your email signature and it just says, download my 100-point marketing plan? Wow. That would be, along with view my review or see my reviews and get your home value estimate. So how many of you knew you had that video there? Right. So every one of you on this call, you got this right now. This PDF is branded to you. Absolutely awesome. Now, here is the cherry on top right now. This is going to help you if you haven't closed that homeowner yet. All right. If you're on a listing presentation and you haven't closed them yet, this is what's going to help close them. Let me come back to the main listing dashboard. So we're all kind of looking at the same thing. So on listings, again, add listing. So we might add a FSBO listing. Here's where we add new construction listings. Again, I'm going to go add listing, manual, status, listing presentation. Now, the reason we have a status called listing presentation, we will not auto post to a blog. We will not auto post to YouTube. We're not going to auto post anywhere, right? So when it's a status listing presentation, that's like draft in a sense, all right? Where same with draft, just really more means I'm not done with adding everything yet. So you can do draft first, and then draft will be completely offline. And then once you're ready for a listing presentation, you can come in here, go listing presentation, right? Finish adding in the information that you need. And once you've added the photos, right? Even if you can only take one photo, even if you can only drive by the property, take one photo. And here you can see my listing, right? Listing presentation, right? It's right under my FSBO, right above active. And I'm going to click on market listing. When I am in that listing presentation, here is like where it gets amazing. And this is what some clients have this is from a few clients. In fact, one of the clients that shared this with me, Shannon Pyatt, literally, I can't say that word. Shannon Pyatt won the EXP listing presentation award. I believe it was either 2021 or 2022. And this is what he does. He puts that listing in listings to leads, right, for the listing presentation. And he goes through and he's showing the homeowner the different tools that he's ready to use to start marketing the property. And he's got the sign writer with them. Now you can customize the colors of these sign writers. hit save. So you always know I shouldn't say the only, I highly recommend you upgrade to our text IVR service. It's integrated. We put it everywhere automatically for you. Oh, that black doesn't look bad, right? I'd probably do white. If I go here, customize, text color, white, save. But actually the black and blue looks really sharp together. But regardless, my point is here, you can customize the colors here. We got like 10 to 12 different styles that you can choose from. What you do, walk into the listing presentation with the sign writer for their home, right? For their home. You don't even need to talk about it in the beginning. Go through your listing presentation, show them the single property website, go through that 27-page listing presentation, right? So you got the 27-page branded listing presentation. You're going through it, and then bring out the sign writer. Now they've already seen the sign writer because you can't hide it, right? You cannot walk into someone's home carrying a sign writer without them noticing it, but you don't have to refer to it right away. You go through the listing presentation before you get to the point where you ask for that listing contract to get signed, if that's where you're at. Before you do that, ask them to send the text, right? John and Susan, I'm really glad to see that you're understanding the marketing that I do for your property and how extensive it is with my 100 plus point marketing plan. And I would love to just show you one more thing here. This is the kind of technology that I use. I would like you to go ahead and text, in this case, right, for me, 102129. I want you to text that to 25678. So go ahead and let's get the text set up to go to 25678. And then go ahead and text that code 102129, and they do it. So now they're doing it. And the next thing you know, they get an email that they click, and their home is right in front of them. Their home is in their hands. And you are able to let them know that you are able to start marketing their property now. If all they need to do is sign the listing agreement, and you can come into your marketing program, and all you need to do is change listing presentation to whatever is appropriate, right? Now, you're not going to probably do that right then. You can see I can change the listing presentation to coming soon, just listed or active, or even open house, right? If I wanted to. You don't have to, but I'm just saying, for the homeowner to understand that you are ready with all the things that they saw in that 27-page marketing plan, and you are ready to start it now with no excuses, that's huge. That is absolutely massive. Does everybody get that? Do you see how that will help you win more listing presentations that you go on? Right? They're going to make that top producer that's just kind of coasting on the fact that they're number one all the time, that they listed everybody else's home in the neighborhood. You're going to make that person look clowny. You're going to be walking in there with so much lead gen marketing for their home that they're going to be just absolutely blown away. Absolutely blown away. 27-page marketing plan. I just sent a text. I got my home in my hand. You showed me all these great marketing tools. If they're not ready to go, who knows? So with that, boy, I really give everybody here a lot of credit for hanging out with me today, because we covered a lot, all the way from short form videos to FSBOs to expireds to new construction to how to win and dominate a listing presentation. Everybody getting what I'm putting down? I heard a speaker a couple of months ago, and this guy must have said, "Are you picking up what I'm putting down?" Like 30 times. I was like, dude, do not say that again. The first 2 times he said it, I was like, oh, that's cool. That's a neat little phrase that I'd never heard it before. But I'm like, dang it, dude. By the 20th time, I'm about ready to choke you. Ugh. Anyways, let's be civil. But my wife said, I was like, you said the word literally so many times, you got to stop. So if any of you are trying to reach in and kill me here from the other side of the microphone, I will try to do better next time. Laura, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. So everybody else, Jacqueline Haas, Erica, a lot of people, I can't believe how many people stayed with us all the way through. Absolutely awesome. I want to make sure, hey, everybody, you all have an affiliate link. Did you know that you can make money off of listings to leads? So if you want to make money, oh, right here. Oh, where is it? Oh my gosh. I know we just moved. Oh, refer and earn. So under refer and earn, when you get here, if you don't have this set up yet, you can set it up. It's just you put your PayPal email address in there, hit the button, whatever it is, and you will get a link that looks like this. It'll have your name on it. The people that you share that link with will get a 21 free day trial. My finance person hates it when people use this link, and I absolutely love it. She thinks we give out way too many referral fees, and I say, I can't wait to give out more. So I want everybody signing up on somebody's affiliate link, because I want you all to be making money by sharing the value that you're getting from Listings to Lead. Hey, if you love Listings to Lead, if you like Listings to Lead, even if you don't, go ahead and share affiliate link from your account. It'll make you money, and it'll make the other agent happy as well. So with that, any last questions for me before we end the call today? And we did. Congratulations, everybody. We are pretty much right on time. Thank you, Anna, for that. Thank you so much, Crystal, as well. Thank you. Any of the guys, we have a lot of guys on this call, and none of the guys are speaking. I look back at the entire chat for the entire 2 hours. I do not see one guy represented here. Let me go back. John in the very beginning said he could hear me. And after that, guys, I don't know. Anna, awesome. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. If you have any questions on anything we covered, get into the mastermind group, get with support. Let us help you. It's not that hard. And remember, the last thing I'm going to say is just learn what you can. I would always say, start with playbook 1, your listing or borrowed, whether it's for coming soon, just that they're active. I would say though, if you can do an open house every single weekend to get your business running and to get the amount of buyers and sellers and talking to people and all that, I would try to do an open house every single weekend, if not 2, whatever you can handle. Right? We got the listingstoleads.com/250. We got the write-ups, we got the videos, but this is where I would start. And hey, if you cannot do the entire checklist week 1, nobody cares. No one is going to get on you for it. The only thing I will say is try and get better and get more of these done every single week. Make it, because this is going to change your business. You're not guessing. You're not wondering. You're not making stuff up. You're not wasting time in the Facebook group looking for the next shiny object. You're getting stuff done. Or that's the name of being successful in business, is getting the right stuff done at the right time and getting this playbook 1, either option 1 or option 2, your listing or one that you borrow. This is the core of your online marketing and lead generation. Because here's the thing. Once I can do playbook 1, and really by the end of it, you should be able to do that. Either option, doesn't matter. You should really get that done in an hour, really, right? It really, except for if you're going to send out the letter and do the calls using RedX or something like that, it's going to take a little longer, but it's very worth it. But you can get everything else done in under an hour, like 30 minutes probably. And then you're going to know what you're doing. Everything is going to be comfortable and look, because once I go to playbooks 2, 3, 4, 5, a lot of that's going to look similar. I'm going to be a lot more comfortable getting into the next playbooks, because how you do the Facebook ads are going to be the same, right? The call to actions, the images are different, but how things work is the same all the way through. We are the ones that do all the hard work on the back end of getting the calls to action, getting the colors, getting the links, getting the forms, right? We do all that for you. You just have to go through the checklist and get the checklist done. And so hopefully, even if you're just starting, or you're just starting to get serious about these playbooks, if you can get good at doing 5 a week in 3 to 4 months from now, that would be awesome. So don't kill yourself. Don't feel bad. Don't feel like you're an idiot because you're not getting it. right? Lord knows I feel your pain when it comes to new programs. So that's why I want to make sure, get into the mastermind group, let our support know how they can help. And with that, I want to thank you so much for your time and attention, and I'll talk to you soon.